Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to Sweetgrass Tarot. I'm so excited to be here. This is going to be my first video on this channel, so bear with me. I'm new to all of this. Alright, so today's reading, we are doing a pick a card reading on what your future self would like you to know, very specifically. The reason why I specifically chose this reading, I have a best friend of 16 years, and her little sister is a best friend of mine of about 4 or 5 years maybe, but she's definitely like my little sister, and she comes to me for relationship advice a lot, or at least she used to, and like the harsh pills that my mom would always give me, I'd be like, I'd listen to certain things, but, if I heard the same thing a lot, I'd then ask her to examine certain behaviors of her own, just whatever, because I love her. I always believe in accountability, especially being like an actual older sister figure to her. And because she actually does ask me for this kind of advice, I don't just hit her out of nowhere with stuff. She does ask for it. So, I was kind of thinking, a lot of people come to tarot readings for love advice, this, that, and the third. So I kind of wanted to come in with that big sister or obnoxious little sister advice of, what would your future self, the most optimal version that you are manifesting, what would they want to tell you to fix? Like where would they say? Because what's the point of living if we're not trying to be better? So what would they want us to focus on right now to help usher our journey forward? So that's what this reading is going to be on. We have 3 piles to choose from today. This is going to be pile 1, this is going to be pile 2, and this here will be pile 3. We're going to look at these cards here to get a good sense of where your future self sees you now versus where they see themselves there at the most optimal version that you'd like to manifest. And then we'll pull some tarot to get an idea of what part of the journey they'd like you to see, and then we'll pull some more oracle cards to get a good idea of some advice that they'd like you to know. Alright, well that's it for now, so I will see you at your piles. Timestamps will be down below. If you need more time to pick your pile, feel free to pause the video here. Again, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. Alright, I'll see you at your piles. Alright, hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you picked, that first pile, then these are the cards, how they came out. Alright, so I asked your future self a couple of questions to start. I first wanted to get some energy on how they view you now versus what energy they would like you to pull yourself through to how you are there, if that makes sense, in the future, versus the archetype of how they see you now, archetype of how they see themselves there in their present, overall view of your situation as a whole versus your overall view of your situation as a whole there. So, excuse me. For the first card, we got, if I can pick this up, hold on. We got the Lamb. Okay, that's just going to be a little glary. And I also apologize if you hear some really terrible bass outside. Somebody's been playing it in their car for far too long. It's so loud in my house that I don't know how they're listening to that. Anyway. Sorry. And then the energy that they would like you to pull yourself through with is the Fox in reverse, and that is from the Medicine card deck. Alright, and then we got Virgin, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit as who you are now, and who they see themselves there. I only wanted one card, but we got three. So up here we have Guide, represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Mystic, revels in intimate union with the divine. And Alchemist, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Alright, and then next set of cards that I pulled, oh, there it is. I don't know if we could hear that. Just so, anyway. The next set of cards that I pulled was asking what is your situation's energy now, and we got the Mystic in reverse, and I swear I screamed when it popped out. I didn't want to look at the cards, but they like jumped out, and I was like, that's synchronicity. I just can't. Kind of wish I had shuffle those on camera, but it is what it is. And then the energy that you are in there, in your most optimal future version of yourself, we got the Mirror and the Sustainer. Hold on, let's hold these up. Alright, there we go. The Mirror and the Sustainer. Alright, so with these, overall, the energy that I was getting from this is that your overall future self, that most optimal version that you'd like to pull yourself to, they see you now as you're kind of like this innocent, sweet little lamb, this innocent, pure, you're literally the virgin. Not saying you are, whether you are or not does not matter, but your spirit, your essence, you're pure, you're like, you're beautiful, you're a little lammy. That actually makes me think, and I'm gonna embarrass myself here for a second. Not really, I don't care. When I was in 7th grade, it was a school where my district, you could have did 6th grade in elementary school or middle school. My mom opted for me to do 6th grade in elementary school, so 7th grade is my first year of middle school, and being the very lovely and strange child that I was, my mom had gotten me this stuffed lamb. It came like in this lamb cup, and I used to bring that lamb to school with me, and I used to crochet clothes in my free period. But you know, that level of like innocence, not like, you know, that level of strange, it's okay. I knew I was a kid who had no problem in being a kid, because some of my classmates and friends had been adults for years by the time we were in 7th grade, so I enjoyed being a child. So, but yeah, your future self, they see you as this pure soul. You're still like fresh. I'm also seeing like baby deer legs, like that deer are fresh out the womb, stumbling around, like just innocent, fresh. And that you're kind of hidden, because with this Fox in reverse, the Fox in reverse is speaking about pulling, like, you know, being seen a lot. You know, foxes are kind of, they could be, you know, stealthy in a certain way. I don't know. But just, it's more about being seen. So I'm seeing that you need to step out of yourself a little bit more. It's interesting because with the energy that you're living within, your overall situation is the Mystic in reverse. It's like you have this, like, I just kind of see you as like this person who's got this like great, powerful path, who's gonna use their wisdom and their their intuition and their gifts and stuff like that within everything that they do, whether it's, you know, just like a grocery store clerk, or you know, you're actually doing work like this, whether you're like a tarot reader or something where you're literally, your job is your intuition, or whether it's just as simple as, you know, what that person in front of you needs to hear at that second, you know, and just really tapping into their energy. But what I see is that you're not in that energy yet. Like you're out of balance with it. I don't. It's kind of like I don't know if you're scared of it, or if you just didn't even necessarily see that that was your path. And then it's interesting because with your energy here being the mirror and the sustainer, I get a feeling that, especially because the mirror here is represented with an actual mirror, but like the moon and like darkness, it's like you've come out of that darkness, and you reflect back on others. And even with sustainer, it's just like, I'm really, again, feeling that you do use a lot of this within whatever sort of work that you're doing. You mirror back that energy to other people, and it helps them a lot. Alright, I'm gonna pull some tarot though to see what like snippet of the journey would yourself like you to see. Yeah. You know, because I didn't want to be too specific, because, you know, everybody's individual. Will know what we need to see better, whether it's like next steps you need to take, whether it's been like the past 5 years to the next 10 years, you know, I'm not sure, you know, and even each one of you might interpret it differently, but, you know, we'll see what comes out. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then check another pile. If that doesn't, then maybe I'm not a reader for you, or maybe you're someone like me who sometimes each pile might have a different puzzle piece for you, and it just depends on what order you watch them in or something, like it's a R.L. Stein book or something, but, you know, we'll see. So, alright, let's see. Pile 1, what does pile 1's future self want them to know? What does pile 1's future self want them to know about their journey? What do pile 1's future self like them to know about their journey? Okay. Pile 1's want to know about their journey. Okay, that one I was actually through. Does this want to stay? Yes or no? Yeah. Let's put this up some. Alright, I want to clarify the Emperor. cards jumped out here. Okay, so first we have the King of Pentacles, but the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups also showed themselves. So I'm just gonna put those underneath this one. Alright, and then the Ace of Cups. Can we clarify the Ace of Cups? The Lovers. Can we clarify the Seven of Pentacles? Okay, the Queen of Wands. Can we clarify the Star in Reverse? Okay. Alright, Wheel of Fortune. Can we clarify the Three of Cups? Okay, no, that did not want to come out. That was the Ace of Swords that did want to show itself. So let's see if it comes back out. Nope, Queen of Pentacles. Can I clarify the Moon in reverse, please? Page of Pentacles, and can we clarify Strength? I just want to double check that that's what was meant to come out. And yep, nothing was meant to come out. Alright, the King of Cups. Okay, let's see. What have we got here? Let's look at this Two of Cups. Got a little block. Oh, a little. No. That's not at all what I was trying to say. I was trying to say you have a lot of powerful energy here. You have the Emperor, you have Strength, you have King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. You got the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Let me see here. This doesn't feel like where you are at now. This feels like this is more of a glimpse of where, like, the final leg of your journey, like the leg, you know, the leg of your journey, the last leg. With this Emperor here, it feels like once you've gotten past this part, I guess, you know, they don't want to tell you that yet. Well, we'll get some advice with oracle cards to try to bridge the gap from here, well, from where you are there to the here. But what I'm seeing is that once you get into this Emperor energy, and I feel like this has a lot to do with your finances. You've been I'm sorry, I'm just like seeing so many things, and I don't think in English. I don't know what language I think in, so it takes a minute. But I'm feeling that like you really were someone who you were just so stuck on something with this Four of Cups here. Like you just you were just stuck, like you're just, and it seems like there's this great love. You're King of Pentacles actually, but it feels like what happened is you spent way too much time focusing on that, and it kept you stagnant for a long time. But when you finally just accepted the idea that, like, okay, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, I need to just stand in my own self, that's when you, like, kind of gave up a lot of this more, like, innocent child, not like childlike, but like, and not even pure, like, I still see that you're like a pure spirit, which is why you are this, like, guide, this mystic, and have such an impact on people, just not in like a such a blind sort of way, so to speak. So once you let go of that and just kind of worry about yourself, and that's really where I'm seeing a lot of this is coming from, is that you're not the kind of person who necessarily you don't think about yourself. You think, and not even that you don't think about yourself, is that you think about others and taking care of others too much. Like there's a lot of I like you really just seem like you're the kind of person who's very especially with the cups energy, a lot of cups energy being over here, like you're someone who could be like a water sign, like a Cancer or something, and you are very much someone who will just take care of everyone else and sometimes forget about yourselves, like you know, sometimes moms do, mothers do, and then once you stepped out of that and started taking care of yourself more and stopped worrying about all this, that's when you came into this Emperor phase, and that's when first of all the money started flowing in. But I also see that with this you ended up getting your cup that you wanted, this Ace of Cups here, clarified by the Lovers. You ended up actually being able to pull in this union that you were so worried about, when you were finally able to step into your own energy and be your own Emperor, because you are a boss. I'm seeing that, you know, that's at the towards the end of your journey, but then when you're doing this, I'm seeing that you were like very alone for a long time. You just, well, I don't know. I just see that, like, at this last leg of this journey, it's going to be so beautiful, because you'll come into your own power. Then you're going to have this connection that you've been waiting for. You're going to have so many finances coming to you. All I see is pentacles. And then there's going to be more changes and shifts happening within your life, and it's also going to bring in great friendships into your lives, and you're going to be stronger for those great friendships. It's going to be the kind that like the Golden Girls here, but it's going to be the kind like them, like, you know, you're going to be like old biddies together, like that kind of friendship that I just love you so much. And even when our spouses are dead, like, let's live together, because I don't know how I'd be able to do this last phase of life without you. Like, that's the kind of friendships that you will be cultivating, and you'll just be in your power. Like, I just see great things happening, and a lot of it just is allowing yourself to be seen. So that's what this fox here, so this Emperor, once you find that strength to allow yourself to be seen, allow yourself to be the one to be taken care of sometimes, allow you to give yourself that same beautiful love that you give to everyone else, because you know what, you deserve it. Because if you don't take care of yourself, who else is going to take care of you? And my bad. For the noise, let's see. I just forgot which cards I pulled next. Let's see. Are it these ones? Is it these ones? Is it these ones? I think it's these ones. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I want to see what What, I want to see what more information your future self has for you, what advice they'd have for you on how to get closer to this Emperor energy, any insight that they might have on this situation, anything like that, what we can see. Alright, first we get breathe, okay. Oh, and I really do apologize if you can hear that bass, and because it'd be mad irritating. Alright. We got orphaned. Alright, any other advice, information, insight? What do you got for us? New life, okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was picking up from that. Okay, what else we got? What else? What other information do we have? What other information do we have today? Okay. Do we have anything else? Okay, that's not for you in reverse. Okay. I'll hold those up in a minute, see if there's anything else though. Yes. We got two more, round and round, and clean it up in reverse. Yang. Oh. All right. Okay. Then we got Y, higher power, and to the sea. Okay, so first, okay, we got breathe. Oh, I don't even remember the order of all these. Breathe. Sorry, I think I just hit the mic. We got these. Yes, orphanage, new life. Not for you. Go round and round, clean it up in yang. Oh. Alright, Y, higher power into the sea. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Ha! Can we stop the bottom of the deck? There and now. The past and the future. Okay, here and now, my bad. Okay, so what I'm feeling with this so far is that you just really, first of all, just breathe. You know, it's the best advice, actually, I'd say. Is what they're trying to say is that just calm, because even though a lot of things are about to start changing, you are coming into a beautiful new life, and that with the not for you in reverse, it's like this is for you. And I know that it doesn't always feel like it, because it just seems like you're going round and round and round in the same circles, and it's really starting to make you like irritated, because you're like, what the hell is going on? And especially because you're going round and round and round thinking about the same person over and over again. And you don't want to give things up because you're afraid of something. You might have even been orphaned at some point in your life, are used to having things not go the way that you plan to, so there's a little bit of shakiness, and you're just having a hard time, especially with this why. Like, why do I have to keep going through this? Why? What is going on here? But I feel like when you give things up to this higher power, again, like when you just start chillaxing a little bit more, essentially, don't give into your feelings type of energy, when you just are allowing yourself to breathe and just give this energy up to your higher self, even, like, just trust that you're there for yourself. I don't know how that works, but it's worked for me. I just remember, and like my mom talks about this too, sometimes things I don't fully remember, but even being like 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and talking about stuff and being like, I don't know how I know that, just I feel like my older self told me this. And then even other things like being like 15 and 16 and going through like the most awkward, horrible times and being like, I don't know why, but I just feel like older me is counseling me through this, and I'll be okay because she's there for me. So it's kind of like that. You can give up that power to yourself sometimes if you don't want to give it up to someone else, and just know that you've done what you've done so far that's helped younger self, so why wouldn't you keep doing this? But I feel like once you do this, you'll be coming out of this energy of just like being out to sea by yourself. Like once you could just get rid of the why, even though I love asking why all the time, but sometimes we need to stop asking why and just say, why not? So I just feel like that's the kind of path that you have to go through, but just always remember to breathe through it, because you got this, you're okay, like you don't stress, like it'll be fine. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull some numerology cards, and then I have a feeling, no, I'm not gonna pull numerology cards yet. I need to pause the video because my camera will stop recording if I don't. Okay, now I'm going to pull some numerology cards so we could get any more insight, information, advice. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. It's the Emperor. Prosperity lies ahead. Okay. New moon in Taurus. Look at you going straight through the zodiac. Are we gonna get new moon in Gemini next or something? Alright, take action. Your prosperity lies ahead. So maybe you're ready. Maybe you're ready to hop into this energy of the Emperor. Like maybe it's not that far ahead. Maybe all of this is coming soon. We had a lot of pentacles and we had a lot of cups, so that is like months, years, but like, sweetie, progress takes time. Starting today, your wealth might be here in like 7 months or a year, but if you don't do anything, 7 months or a year goes by anyway. So conclusions are within reach. Full moon and eclipse, yeah, I don't think it's going to take too long. I think this is coming much sooner than you would expect it to come. Alright, what have we got here? Have faith in your dreams. Yes, use that manifestation power. Like, what is your dreams? Write it out. Be confident in it. Read it before you actually go to bed. Dream your dreams. It's my favorite manifestation tool, is dreaming my dreams. Alright, anything else? Yes. Work through your fears. New moon Scorpio. And nothing is yet set in stone. And then let's see. Yes. Nothing is yet set in stone. And then let's see. 3. Ooh. And then 2. And then anything else? 1. Okay, quite a few. Quite a few else. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. There's the Gemini. And then, what do you need to release? Waning moon. Sorry, I need to take a sip of something to drink real quick. So basically what I'm feeling is that yes, especially with what do you need to release and breathe right here, and I'm starting to, my like heart chakra is starting to like hurt, and it's starting to vibe up to my throat chakra, and my throat chakra is starting to close up a little bit, so I can feel like this is a very stressful thing. It just moved down to the sacral chakra. I would suggest working on getting those chakras very specifically cleaned up. Ooh, especially because look at the colors in this lamp. Look at the colors that are the most vibrant. Heart chakra, throat chakra, and then we got that yellow up in there. Alright, so we need to start working on those chakras, because I just felt that jump back and around. We have some of this, oh, that is the third eye chakra. Well, I could feel a little pain there too. So, you're a little bit scared, and that is okay. I see that, like, things in the past have not gone how you've wanted it to go. I don't know if this is specifically in relation to this relation, or if it's in relation to your actual dreams of, like, your finances and things like that, because I do see once you start focusing on those sorts of aspects, then your other things will fall into place. But I see that it's scary. I feel it. I'm like, you know, it's, and especially, I don't like it. It's, kind of want to cry. I kind of like, I'm like, why do I have to talk about this anymore? And I'm sorry if this is triggering. I don't, you know, it's not meant to be. But, you know, I'm just feeling that it's okay. It's okay. It'll all be okay. You're pretty amazing. And that everything is coming, and change can be scary. That's why we breathe. It's okay. And we can let go of that bad stuff. And especially with nothing is yet set in stone, work through your fears and don't let your past hold you back. Like, you could write out that everything will work in a good way. Like even if, like, this might be specific, but like if you've had finances before and you lose them and you're afraid that if that happens again, that, like, you really can't afford for this to happen again, or for your hopes, and you're just, like, freaked out, or like you don't, like, you're doing something and you just you really think that bad things might happen because they have in the past. You could just start telling yourself that no, that doesn't happen to me anymore. That may have happened to me in the past, but that is not my story anymore. That doesn't happen to me. I am awesome. I am amazing. And just starting to let go of the fears and anxieties. Also, it could also be because you're not exactly sure what you should be doing yet. But I do see that is changing very soon, and just understanding that you have the ability to do everything, and what you're truly looking for will find you soon. Like, just having that, knowing that as long as you stay focused on living every day, knowing that you got this, you'll get this. Alright, let me pull some Sacred Creators cards. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory, but there's a couple where I might have to look in the book for them, because it's like, I'm sorry, what? Alright, let's see, what does Pile 1's future self have else to tell them? Okay, cut the cords of doubt. Look at that, look at that. It didn't sound like fireworks, but okay. Cut the cords of doubt. Okay, now it's starting to sound like fireworks. Make a mission statement for your soul. Are those fireworks? That music just got real quiet. It's too far away to tell. They got some weird fireworks around here lately. Anyway. Sorry. Yeah, see, it might be that dire for you right now that you need to make a mission statement for your soul and cut the cords of doubt, because it could be the kind of thing where it feels like it's so stressful, like it's life and death or whatever. Alright, lead your metamorphosis. Yes, exactly, because you're in control of this and you can manifest your life. What does your soul say? What does your soul want you to do? Yeah, you can manifest your life, and you can be in charge of it. Making a mission statement for your soul. I love that so much. There's a YouTuber I follow, Catherine Manning. She kind of talked about making a mission statement for her life, and it was the most beautiful way to articulate a concept that had been ruminating in my head for like about 2 years at that point. And I feel like this reminds me of that so much, because you could really just stay focused on where you're trying to go, and what you're trying to do, especially what does your soul say and what your purpose here is. It helps keep you led on that purpose. And personally, from watching a lot of Catherine's videos, I'd say she does a good job sticking to it, especially with the level of, I don't remember exactly what her mission statement for herself and purpose was, but I do know it has a lot to do with helping others and being the best possible version of yourself. And I really think she does a good job of that personally. Just the level of transparency, and she's just always trying to upbeat, peppy. Anyway, let's see what else. You are magic. Yeah, you are. You are a very magical person. Alright, let's see. Person one, what does your... Sorry, I make noises sometimes. It just be happening. Alright, external validation. Alright, I'm going to need to pause this here real quick because my battery's about to die at this point. Okay, we are back. We are back. Okay. I feel like it's interesting because we got external validation, which what I was feeling with that is to stop seeking external validation, especially because we got these headphones and it's like you need to start drowning out the noise of other people, especially with the level of distractions that we've gotten so far in this reading. Because what you also don't know, as I started filming this video earlier, not that much earlier, just a little bit earlier, and I had to stop it about 3 minutes in, which is why I just restarted it completely here. So there's been a lot of interruptions, so I feel like that, and it's been from external things here too, like a battery dying and a camera only recording for 30 minutes. So it's been stopping up your, it's been interrupting you, but you have continued going and pushing through, so I am extremely proud of you. Alright, pile one's person. Pile one's person. Oh, girl. Okay, no. We're not asking about your person, boy, girl, or other persons, depending on who you might be. I just feel like it's a girl watching this, so I feel like I know who watching this pile. Sorry. No, not your person. We'll see. I might do a your person type video some point soon. Okay, what is your person? Fall in love with your own story. Yes, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And you know what? That might be a message from your person too, and from yourself, to fall in love with you, because, boo, you're awesome. I love you. What else does pile one's future self want to say? Bravely market your magic in sacred mirrors. Sacred mirrors, bro. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? And with the mystic and the mystic, you are amazing. You are magical. You might be a reader yourself. You might be into some sort of light work. And even if you're not, again, with this energy that I was saying, you could even be like work at a grocery store. But just bravely do what you do, boo, because your love, your energy, your everything, you're amazing. Manifesting and doing. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. Nourish the sacred feminine. Again, that's what this is about energies, though. So it's about nourishing like that creative side, that birthing a new type side. But I do still think that when I get some algorithms to look at from this video, I might see a large percentage of female viewers during this pile, because I just kind of feel it. Alright, shift the way to new potential, and we'll give 3 more shuffles, so 3, 2, any more messages? Alright, and then 1. No, okay, and then the sacred flow of yes. Alright. Yeah. just feeling a lot of just basically encouragement that yes, you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Definitely plan out what it is what you want. Like, just what is your purpose? Are you here to hopefully we're all here to bring a little bit of kindness and joy into someone else's life, because that's just good. But like, what do you want to do? Are you honoring your purpose? Are you living to your fullest? What are you doing? Okay. Alright, yeah, so I do sense that there are a lot of external distractions that are going on within your space right now, and even internal distractions. And I do believe that a lot of those are just, again, the cords of doubt that need to get cut, because you're really awesome, and you're just sorry, I forgot. I don't exactly remember where I cut this off or what I was saying, because I got distracted again. But yeah, so just being authentic to yourself, to your soul, to your purpose will help pull you into that emperor energy, so you can find everything that you're looking for, and that will shift that way to the new possibilities. I totally forgot a set of cards. Oh my god, I meant to do these before I did these Sacred Creators, these Soul Journey cards. Let's just see what else is going on with this journey. Okay, sorry about that. See, things are just a little bit backwards, but I do feel like this to keep in mind going forward, because I feel like you might come across times where you just feel like, things didn't go exactly to plan, but, you're really good at, oh yeah, I was going to say, you're really good at just pushing forward regardless, and just changing the way when you need to, and look what popped out, change. Okay, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Yeah, you're really good at understanding that, or, you're going to be falling into the energy of really understanding that, I'm adaptable, I'm awesome, I could just pivot over here, like I'm, playing basketball all day long. You got this. You really got this, okay? What else? Because look, you still get the message, even if it's a little bit discombobulated, you know what I'm saying? Okay, what else does pile 1 need to know? Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Let's see. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And what else we got here? Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And then let's see. Any other messages here? 3. And then in 2. Ooh, I want to try to come out here. There we go. And 1. Alright, we got friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And at the bottom of the deck, we got courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So yeah, I do see that a lot of change is coming in your life, and there may even be times on this journey where you feel like you've almost got it, and then like a couple things might go left when you need them to go right, and it's just once you fully understand that, or not even just understand, because you do understand, but once you fully, I want to say, accept for yourself, because I feel like you are the kind of person who might be great at sharing this for other people, but have a harder time for yourself. But once you understand and fully stand in the energy of that patience and that understand what you're doing, you are getting closer to your goals every day, because even a failure is one step closer to success. You get what I'm saying? So, just staying true to, and especially with this honesty here, and the fact that these came out flipped from how I meant to, but it just feels true to this mission statement for your soul. You know, just staying true to yourself will help pull that forward. And also, it seems like there might be someone in your life who is very important on this journey with you. It might even be this person here, your King of Pentacles. It might be someone completely different. It might be one of your Three of Cups. It might be none of the above. It might be you becoming a friend to yourself. But I do see that there's going to be important lessons in friendship on this journey. So, lastly for you, my beautiful pile ones, before I let you go, is I would like to pull some The Universe Has Your Back cards to see what message, what other messages of encouragement you can have to get you through this time period for yourself. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm getting really hot. It's been like cold in here for a while. I'm wearing a hoodie. It's like middle of July. Okay. It's not the middle of July. It's the middle of June. Hope is the conduit for miracles. Yeah, so just stay true to your faith. Stay true to your dreams. You know, just keep hope alive. Okay, when I lean on faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Okay, we are just way too bright over here. Can we focus on? We focus on? Okay, I don't know. Okay, ooh, a couple of those came out. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. See, you know what, girl, boy, person, you just keep getting this, just staying true to yourself. Who are you? Bump other people. Obstacles or detours in the right direction. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Boo, what did I just tell you? I just told you that the failures are just one step closer to success, because now you know one thing not to do. It's like science. That's the whole point. Alright, let's see. What else do we got? What else do you need to hear? This is like, look at that. Look at you. This is beautiful. You got this. This is just all a reminder. If you need to, just come back to this and be like, alright, I got this. This random woman on the internet told me I got this, so I got this. She was tapping into my higher self, obviously, so I got this. Okay, let's see what else we got. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. Oh, and then this one that's about to come in. I just love this card. It makes me cry. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. Alright, there you go, my beautiful pile. Ones, you're amazing. You are coming into beautiful things. I see that you're the kind of person who, your energy, it heals other people. You guide a lot of other people. You take care of a lot of other people. But you just need to start taking care of yourself a little bit more, because you are just as amazing. And you need to start honoring yourself a little bit more, because again, you are amazing, and you deserve to live in your most authentic truth, and you deserve to love, you deserve to be loved, you deserve to shine so bright, you deserve to be seen, you deserve for your needs to be heard, you deserve all of that, you deserve the whole world, pile one, and you can do it. You deserve to live free. You deserve to have strength. You deserve to have as much wealth as you desire. You deserve to be healthy. You deserve everything. And all yourself wants you to remember is that you could breathe and get through this. Because even though sometimes things get a little bit hectic along the road, that's part of the whole journey. I mean, you know, it'll help you be there to be an advisor to someone else who might come across a similar part of the journey, and then you can help them not go through some of the things that you went through, except for the parts that they'll need to then help people better from their own experience. You feel me? So that's all I have for you today. And just remember, stay awesome, be amazing, try to do one thing nice for somebody else today. Try to do try to do 3 things nice for yourself today. And see you in the next one. I do just want to say that if you happen to feel drawn to any other piles, feel free to check those out as well. Sometimes we have mishmashed piles. I know there's sometimes I'll sit through a video and watch all 7 piles because I'll be like, well, that one had 5 pieces of information, that one had 2, and that one was fully relevant. So just take what you need, leave all of the rest behind for somebody else, leave it for me, leave it for the algorithm. I don't know why the algorithm would want anything to do with it. Well, I don't know, maybe they don't want it. Maybe you don't want it, and the algorithm doesn't either, so leave it for that. I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. I just don't want to let you go, because I just want to tell you how amazing you are, and I just, you truly got this, pile 1. You really do. Alright, I'm going to leave you alone. Alright, have a great one, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 2s. How are you doing today? Okay, so this is like my second time starting to film this specific pile. I got interrupted. A few minutes into it last time, and it's been a minute, so. And you're welcome, because I had a crazy rant in the beginning. I was just going in. But I will preface this by saying that words exist. They really do. Sorry, I'm like choking right now. I'm literally choking on water that I just drank. In all fairness, every time I've tapped into your energy, I've become a little bit of a mess and a half. So I do apologize in advance for some of the silliness that might come in the next hour. I don't know how long this will be. The last reading was about an hour long. Hold on a second. Let me mute my mic. Sorry about that. I had to burp. Excuse me. Yeah, I apologize for how much of a mess I'm about to be. I pulled all of these cards yesterday. I was going to film this yesterday, but it got really late and I got tired, so I pulled all of these cards yesterday evening, and when I went to, because, you know, all of these cards were pre-pulled in the beginning, obviously, I pulled them yesterday, and, you know, I was using the same decks, so I was like, I try to keep it to a minimum of cards when I'm doing these. You know, I like to go in on cards, you'll see that later, but, you know, I was trying to keep these low. If you happen to come from pile 1 or feel drawn to pile 1, you'll see that there were actually 3 in this area and 2 in this area for that one, but I started shuffling with these. So when I was shuffling with these for your pile, I kept getting like 20 cards. Like half the deck kept jumping out, and it was like a very frustrating thing. And then I just felt, just do pile 3, just do pile 3 and come back. It's like, get them out of the way so I could just say what I need to say. So I did. I mean, at first I asked, like, why can't this over talky energy just come as pile 3? And I just felt like there's at least a few of you in here where you're like, but I just really like the number 2. Um, so this is why you stayed pile 2, pile 2. Let's see here. What else do we have? But when I did come back, it was much less talky. And like there had been more time to think about what one had wanted to say. Like kind of like that suggestion for test taking if you don't know an answer, like a timed test. If you don't know an answer, skip it and come back to it, because you could spend like an hour and get it wrong on this one question, or you could skip it and get it wrong, and then do a bunch of questions that you do know to bump your grade up, and then come back and maybe get it right. So anyway, now let me explain what this spread here is. So the first thing that I did, I actually feel a lot more calm, shockingly. That'll probably change. I could feel it already starting to change now that I'm fully tapping into your energy, because I tried to stay with mine so I can get that out much quicker, because I do think it took me about 10 minutes to say that 4 minutes worth of stuff last time. Alright, so let's see. I love your energy. I really do, pile 2. I love you so much. I think in the other video I said it about 5 times, like, I want to be your friend. You like mad fun. I like really love you guys. You're amazing. But okay, let's see. So the energy you guys are in right now is Lizard and Hawk energy, and these 2 cards, they actually came out many times when I first was trying to pull for you, but with many other cards as well. So when these 2 jumped out together instantly, I was like, okay, that makes sense. So what I'm feeling for you guys, pile 2, is that you guys are you're like really intuitive people. Like, you're like super intuitive. You see everything. You know everything. Like, you have a bird's eye view on it. You're like on the ground level and the sky level. You see everything and you know everything, but like, sometimes neither one of these animals might be as universally liked as, say like a puppy dog. So I get the feeling that you're also the kind of person that, you might rub people the wrong way. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a way like, you don't necessarily come off exactly as how you actually are. Like, people don't perceive you as who you actually are. You're very, very sharp, very blunt, straight to the point with it. And, something that I am frequently reminded is, sometimes people just like to be wrong. I don't get it, but okay. So I get the feeling that you're the kind of person who might just like say something. Other people might perceive it as you being extremely rude, but like that might be your love language, to be honest. And you might, because you can see what's coming. It's like, like when like a teenager, they're doing something stupid and like their mom did the exact same stupid thing that her daughter is now doing, and she's trying to tell her kid like, stop. I'm trying to explain to you why, and like the kid's just like, oh, whatever, I'm grown, I'm gonna sell my voice to Ursula so I can go sleep with Eric, like that kind of stupid thing. And then later they'll be like, oh, yeah, that was dumb. But they're still kind of mad at the person who gave them the advice bluntly. Especially because they might also be mad, like, well, why couldn't you have told me it in a way that I would have heard it? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from you. Like, on a serious level. And then for the next card that I was pulling was from the medicine deck. And it's, I was asking, like, what kind of energy is necessary to pull out of this energy to get you to where you know, your future of where you want to be. Oh, I never told you what the spread was. That's fine. Okay, so like, okay, so with this deck, it came with a bunch of cards, and normally there's a cute little animal drawn in there, but there are a couple of blank ones, and you could fill in your own. So I had put in Panda at one point, because, you know, Panda has like a mad, sorry, I just bumped the mic. Panda has like a mad, peaceful energy, so amazing. They're just so cute and cuddly, and, you know, they're just like adorable and awkward, and they like fall down. And I like, there's like jobs to like work with baby pandas, and I like really want one of those jobs so badly. And oh my god, I'm starting to slip into the energy. Okay, I couldn't stop giggling last time when I did this reading, when I started. So I'm really starting to pick you up a lot more. And I can't even tell if this is like you now or you later or you both. This like really giggly sort of energy, really, it's just really adorable. It's definitely that like more cuddly panda type energy, and it's still the same intuitive, like, you know, at peace self. Like, I mean, because this person's kind of not really at peace, you know, like within themselves they're cool, there's just like tension with everything else around. So with this energy, it's like pulling to this, oh boy, my brain just shut off. Oh, I just kicked my camera. I just really, you just really are, there's so many things that are like being downloaded right now, and I just can't speak anymore. Sorry. I don't, first of all, I get a feeling that you're having very much difficulty with your throat chakra, but words, they exist. I don't think in English, but I don't know what language I think in. So give me a minute while I translate this. And with part of that is I feel like you understand how misunderstood you've always felt. I don't believe you'll necessarily become understood. I believe you're going to become more at peace with being understood, because with the panda, they're so peaceful, you know, they're really chill. It's great to watch videos of baby pandas on YouTube if you are not feeling good, because they're just sweet. But they're, you know, your future self is asking you to get into a space where you're just like, where you're just way more zen, way more chill, way more carefree. Like, you're not afraid to just like tumble down a hill and roll over on your back, and then just like fall down a flight of stairs, and then you'll laugh at the end, eat some food, take a good nap, and just chill out, you know, because you're more integrated with the amount of things that you know. Because I get the feeling that with the amount of intuition that you have, the amount of things that you see, especially because again you're seeing it from the ground level and above, you're having a hard time balancing all of it. And it's like, that's why your approach to other people tends to be so, you know, just more not as inviting. Now, that's not to say, I don't want to sound like so, like, I just feel like, you know, I don't want you to get discouraged by this, because there's also many people who love this in you. There's so many people. I think because, you know, there's kind of the once bitten, twice shy energy, you sometimes have a hard time seeing it, but there are definitely people who see this within you and love this within you. Yes. So then, with these archetype cards, why I pulled these was to find out how your higher self views you as, you know, a person now versus how they view you as a person with them at that optimal self that you are searching to manifest. And then for these archetype cards, what I pulled was how they view your situation. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Okay, so how they view your situation as a whole, like your just life in general now, versus how they view your whole life situation in general as a whole there in the more optimal time. Okay, so with this, they view you as child divine, innocence, purity, and redemption, suggests a special connection with the divine. Oh wait, my God. Yeah, oh, can we... I can't tell if that's focused or not. But there we go. And then for how they view, well, how you, your higher self, your future... I think I kicked the camera. Hold on, let's see. Oh, yep, there we go. How your future self views their self objectively at that point in time is a Messiah serving humanity with humility. I mean, calling yourself a Messiah, is it really humble? No, let me stop. Let me stop playing with you. Let me stop being a mesh. A mesh, Aya. Anyway. So with this, sorry. With this, what I see is that they view you as, again, this very pure spirit who is here to be of service to others and to be there for others and to care about others, because you do, and that's why you are so misunderstood sometimes but also so loved at the other times, is because you just care. You just want to take care of others. You just want to help others. You want everyone to live their best life, alright? But you're still in a more youthful phase of it. You're still like a child, which is why you still are like, oh. But, you know, where they're at now, where you're at now, in the future there is, you've reached that, it's like you've had a more maturation, you've grown, you're just doing good things. You've gotten further, you're living your life's purpose. Alright, and the energy of where you're at now is heart. So it's like, yeah, you're just thinking with your heart, you're just going forward, you know, you're just doing what you need to do, and sometimes you're not always fully thinking things through. You know, sometimes when we think with our heart, you know, just even in like a more stereotypical way, things don't always go too good. It's better to think with your gut. I don't even trust the brain all the time. I think it's best to think with the gut. But the energy that they see, that you see yourself in for that future self, I just don't know which way to refer to it. It gets so confusing. But I hope you know what I'm saying. But the energy of the future, I should say, is the womb. And I see that as like, because you're actually able to create what you set forth to. You're able to be a comfort, you're able to nourish, you're able to like have that loving, soothing, I can't think of the word, I just want to say growth-ing, but that's not what I'm trying to say. But you know, just that just nourishing, protective energy, so it's not as stupid, you know, like it's not so, it's just not, you know, it's way more protective. It incubates, it takes its time, it creates, yeah. So that's what I see for that. So now I'm going to pull some tarot to find out something. I'm going to find out what your journey is going to look like. Whatever your higher self wants to, your future higher self wants to show us very specifically. When I did this reading for myself, it showed me the after, like what their life looks like specifically. When I did it for group 1, it showed me the journey of right before they got to the life that they're at now, which actually for them was very close to the start of their journey. So we're gonna do that. We'll see what your higher self wants us to see. So I'll just pull a spread of cards. I'll take my time with it, let it tell me what it wants to tell me. It's not ready to start coming out yet, but that was the King of Wands, in case you were curious. So I'll let it see what it wants to tell me. We can analyze it, go over it together. And then, for the most part, after that, we'll then pull some advice or, you know, like other insight with some oracle cards as to what your future higher self wants you to know. Yeah, this, I mean, you know, the tarot might be the exact guideline, but, you know, we'll still get extra, but for when I did it for myself and when I did it for group 1, I did need to pull instructions from how to get to where they are currently at to where the tarot spread started. But we shall see what yours says. I'm curious if either you or pile 3 are going to have some past energy. Alright. Not yet? Alright, let's see. What is pile 2's future higher self want them to know in regards to their journey? I can get this. Right. What is pile 2's? Oh, that hit the floor. Which way do you want to go? Which way do you want to go? No, which way? Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, homegirl on the same lanai too. Look at her. Alright. What does pile 2's future higher self want them to know? Oh. You know? Don't you know? I don't know. Alright, but what do you know? What do you want us to know? Okay, this is weird, but, it's not weird, but it's just different. I didn't do this before, but for some reason, I think I need to start clarifying, and then I'll continue the spread. Normally I continue the spread, then clarify, but I think these two need some clarification. So, can we clarify the 3 of Swords? And I kind of understand why, because the imagery looks a little drastic, but I don't think it's supposed to be drastic, and that's why they want to clarify it. Okay. Alright, and then now, can we... Ow. Now, clarify the 7 of Swords in reverse. Can we? Okay, there we go. It's just not there. Okay, and now let's continue to spread. What else? There's pile 2. Future self. Want pile 2 to know. Ooh, okay, not everybody. All y'all can't come all at once. Now there. Where are you? And can we clarify this 7 of Wands? No, we don't want to clarify yet. Okay, what else do we need to note in? Edward Snowden. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at you go. Okay, is there anything else that we need to know then? I just keep hearing that Miami is nice, and I'll say it twice. It's probably because I'm using the Golden Girls Tarot, but still, it's in me head. Alright, okay. I think we're almost done. Let's see if we can move these over here. Move all of you. This is looking real pretty, my dudes. Real pretty, my dudes. You know, I might have to say this, and you know, but I totally think that you are so in love with yourself. Like, I don't know how you feel about yourself right now, but I think that future you is like super, super into themselves in like the best way possible. Not like in a gross egotistical way, but like a, you know what, I've been through stuff and I'm a great person, and I know I'm a great person, and I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna live my best life. And look at that. Look at that. Alright, let us see. Can we clarify the 7 of Wands? And we did. With the Chariot. Can we clarify the Empress? Clarify the Empress. Oh boy, that jumped, and then it didn't want to jump, and then it jumped back, and then it said, oi. Oh, when I said oi just now, TNT by AC/DC just started playing in my head, and yes, that's because of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, and yes, that just threw me back to August of 2008, and now the Jonas Brothers is playing in my head. Nope, I'm lying, it's the Jonas 3 that's playing in my head, aka Nick Jonas's first solo album from when he was a child, and a song called Crazy Kinda Crush on You. You're welcome. And going to the fair. Yeah. That was life. I had a Jonas Brothers website back then. Oh, wow, okay. I guess the Jonas Brothers are important to your connection. Take that how it resonates. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, there's something wrong with me. Can you clarify the 6 of Cups? I think I just kicked the camera again. No? Can we clarify the 6 of Cups then, please? Okay, there we go. Oh, isn't that pretty looking? Can we clarify the Tower? You know, even the tower in the midst of all this, it just looks like such a pretty tower. It's like, yeah, that's right, tower. You come in here, you make some change. You do what you need to do. Oh, I feel like my camera's tilted since my last pile. Oh. Yeah. Can we clarify the Fool? That was probably, oh, Lord Jesus. I should listen back to these before I post them, because if I don't, I'm sorry. Can we clarify the Fool, please? Can we clarify the Fool, please? Thank you. Oh, isn't that pretty? And lastly, can we clarify the Ten of Pentacles? I feel like you got another one in there for me, don't you? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not. I'm really blind. There we go. I could feel it in the bones. I should do ASMR with all this knuckle cracking. Alright, I do need to stop the video here real quick because my camera will stop it in less than a minute, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, pile 2. Oh, dang. Oh, sorry, my bad. My technology. Anyway, okay, I'm back. I fixed everything. So, my dears, what I am seeing here with you right now, because we got some swords, I'm just going to start showing you some cards and then I'll dig in. First, we got the Three of Swords here. Hello. Hello, look at how she adoratory. Look. Miss Dorothy Zbonak. I swear, her ex-husband is one of my favorite characters on television ever. I just love that every single time he shows up at their door, he introduces himself again. He's like, hi, I'm Stan. And it's like, or no, he's like, hi, it's Stan. And it's like, we see that. We see that it's you, Stanley. We see you, Stanley Spornak. Standing right there at the door with your bad toupee. Why are you introducing yourself like I've never met you before? And I just think that's the best and funniest thing in the entire world. Anyway, so the Three of Swords was over here, then clarified by the Magician, Justice, and the King of Swords. So you got the Magician. Hello, ma'am. Fun fact. The Golden Girls was put on Hulu right before I went away to college, and the whole time I packed up, I watched the Golden Girls. Then we have Justice and King of Swords. However, that was definitely not my first rodeo. It was probably my first favorite TV show when I was about 3. Seven of Swords in reverse was your next card. Followed up underneath by the Two of Cups in reverse. We've got the Seven of Wands. Look at Sophia. Let her go. We've got the Chariot, clarifying it. If it will focus. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to kind of like flip you off there. I just love showing these off. I feel like I'm like a beauty guru. Move over, James Charles. I only say that because regionally. Anyway, whatever. The Empress. Hello. Star. I don't know how bad this audio quality is because I'm like smacking the mic trying to do this, and I apologize. Then we have the Two of Swords being clarified by Death and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, now we're starting to get back into that party energy. Party like a rock star. Okay. Swords. Death cup. It's a death cup. Don't drink the polyjuice potion. I don't know why polyjuice potion. But okay. Six of Cups. Clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. Tower is being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You know what? You know who I wish I had their job? And this kind of makes me feel like them too, and that's Vanna White. The Fool and the Page of Cups. But you know what? Vanna is more than just a number pushing awesome lady. I once bought her autobiography and I never read it because I was 10 and I lost it. Okay, then we have the Ten of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Wands, and oh my gosh, duh. The Wheel of Fortune. You see that? You see that? It literally says the Wheel of Fortune, not just the wheel. There we go. My hand's cramping. And then back of the neck, back of the neck, back of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. I literally can't even tell how well it looks on screen. Well, only one way to find out. Comment section. Please don't be mean. Okay. Now let me actually explain this energy to you. So what I'm feeling right now is that, and what this feels like is it doesn't quite 100% feel like the energy you're in at the moment. It could be. It could be. Don't get me wrong. It could be the energy you're in now. But for some of you, I feel like you're not there yet. I think you might be close to it. And for some of you, I think you're actually past most of it. Like you're somewhere around here. Some of you, you're here. Some of you, you're not even on the picture yet. Some of you, I feel like you're around here. Okay. So the situation, what's going on is that you're in a spot where you lost your bravery. That's like the only way I could think of it, is you lost your bravery. You used to be, like, this is why I don't think you're here yet, because like you had this such amazing, just spunky, like zest for life, thirst, even with everything else, but like at some point you kind of lost yourself. And you know what, you could be here, because even in this energy, I think you still were able to put on the front like this. Like, you know, like you were kind of okay, like you were able to convince yourself otherwise. But I think it's, you know, something went out of balance. You lost your sense of self. You just felt blindsided. And with this, you know, it just made you feel like you were kind of unlovable, and like you didn't deserve love, and like you felt like everybody was just against you, like everybody hated you. And see, this is what I was talking about up here, and like with this, it feels like everybody is like not for me, and I don't like what I'm this old lady up here. I'm like 1,000 years old, but played by somebody who's like 60, but I'm fighting everybody with a freaking wand, and there's like all these wands against me, my dudes. And then one day you're like, nah, fam. You pulled an Elle Woods. You said, I'm gonna go to law school. Like what? Like it's hard? I'm gonna get my life together. I don't care what anybody has to say. I'm gonna change some things. And then you, Miss Ma'am, or Mr. Sir, or Mr. Ma'am, or Miss Sir, or anywhere in between, or anything up above, down below, in between, left or right, northwest, Chicago West. became the Empress. And in this Empress energy, you were able to get a lot of new desires that you had planted. You were able to plant a bunch of seeds. With this Two of Swords energy, I'm feeling like it was like your test after you found yourself having grown again. You came upon a test to see how well you actually changed, and that's why death is here, because it shows that rebirth of who you are. You truly are this Empress, and you could hold your cups. All right, you got this. You got this. I feel like after you had this testing of whatever this newfound power of yours was, you then find lots of success. I see there could be definitely romantic success with the Six of Cups here with the imagery that they have, but it could also be like, just old friends, that kind of success in those sorts of relationships. But, and then with this, it could be somebody you met at work, possibly. You could also be working on a new business as well, that you're getting started as you're starting to make these new changes in your life, because it's a new change in your life, starting a business. With this Tower here, like I said, even in the middle of this, it looks so pretty, and I love that it was clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because what this feels like here to me is like you fully just shifting everything, like your finances and stuff. Like you're coming out of like a poverty mindset, I want to say. Like it feels like you're ready to step into that Queen of Pentacles energy, like you're getting rid of it out of balance, like you're shaking the Tower so it could flip around. And then we have the Fool here, clarified by the Page of Cups, and it just feels like this is where I was like, it's just, you really love yourself. This is what I'm feeling here. Like, look at her. Like, I just feel like she's just like, yes, boo. Like, get it, girl. Like, I just am loving it. That's how I feel like you're just living your life in the sunshine, and you're just always excited for new opportunities. And with these new opportunities, it's going to bring you much growth, and you'll be sitting here thinking back at how far you've come and how things have changed for you. And you're going to be sitting in like a real humble energy and just real appreciative and just real standing in your power. And that's where your humility comes in a lot, because you'll just be looking back at how far you've come and how much you appreciate your journey and your love in your life. And you'll be like the panda, just sitting there chilling. Even when you fall, you'll be like, that's all right, boo. I know how to get up. I know how to get up. So I'm all right. So that's what I feel like is coming from your journey, and I just think that's so beautiful. I think it's so beautiful. I kind of want to cry. I'm like really excited for you. I really am. I think you're going to do amazing things, or you're already doing amazing things. You already are doing amazing things. Even if you don't believe it, start believing it. Alright, so I'm going to pull some more cards for you as promised. We're going to pull some wisdom oracle cards. Alright, and with this one, what I am doing here is something, I'm going to do something here. I'm going to ask for any guidance during this time, any other messages that your future self feels like you need to know. Any guidance, any inspiration, any advice, any insight? What you got? What you got for us, pile 2? What is the guidance, the intuition, the advice, the insight? Anything. You got anything for us, please? Pile 2's future higher self, please. At your best self, can you please? Oh, Alright, so we got Not For You, New Life, and Loyal Heart so far. Ooh. We got By the Book in reverse. I'll pick those up to show the camera so I could be the host again. The hostess with the mostest. Not really, but whatever. Alright, let's see what's up, what's up, what's up. What else we got? Oh, this video can be so long. I did not expect this. We got Poised in reverse. Oh, okay, building blocks. Alright, what else we got here? All That Glitters in reverse. We got anything else? Round and round. And anything else? Ow. My leg just like got a weird pinch. Okay. We got a change in the wind was lost in the camera, so Not For You in reversed. Gosh, this light is just so not doing it for these sparkly cards. New Life. There we go. Ooh. Your new life is jumping out at you. Take it. Loyal Heart. Why am I talking like that? Bro. By the Book in reversed. Poised in reverse, and Building Blocks not in reverse. My hand is cramping. There we go. There we go. Can we? Oh, do it. Okay. All That Glitters in reverse, and round in the not reversed. And lastly, a change of the wind. What a zebra. Which is, yeah. Okay. So, okay, my friends. What it feels like for you is that, because you were at a point where you really lost, like, your bravery and that kind of thing like that, this is just a gentle reminder for you that this is for you. Like, you know, I know it can be hard sometimes, like, you know, just forgetting your worth or what you deserve or anything of that sort, but it is for you. This new life, this new everything, it is for you, and you will have someone here with you, like here, they will be your loyal heart, your Six of Cups, and sometimes that's even just ourselves, or, you know, anything, but, you know, I do see this sort of energy coming towards you. I don't see things being as traditional as people might expect with this By the Book in reverse, and with Poised in reverse, to be honest. I see you just kind of being a human and being okay with that. With this Building Blocks, I'm seeing that you're building this new future, and you're letting go of certain expectations that you might have once had on how things should have looked, and understand that life goes in cycles and things can change in an instant, but again, it goes in cycles, so it could change back in an instant, and that you could build something strong, and with that knowing, and that you could also not be so affected by the way that anything happens, because the only thing you could do is keep building, because again, things could change. So just the only thing you can do is what you're doing, if that makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna pull some Moonology cards real quick to see what else we might need to know. Let's see here. Alright, we got 1, we got a new romantic cycle begins in reverse. Yeah, I don't think it's because you're not gonna have one. I just think that that's not the part you're at right now. Like, you might be hearing this and me showing the loyal heart and the Six of Cups and be like, oh, boo. I mean, except for, again, there are a couple of you who are like right here, but for the most part, I think more of you are more of the beginning energy, so you're not there yet. The person coming will be loyal. The answers you need are coming. Person you meet will be loyal to you. Okay. That one came in reverse, but I don't think that one's supposed to be reversed. Okay. I think that's it for this one. Alright. Oh boy, we just did up a more. We do like this. Okay. So a new romantic cycle begins. Answers you need are coming. I know that didn't focus. Confidence is your key to success. A fiery climax approaches. Yeah, I really know that's not focusing, but I know my camera battery's near dying, and that we're really going long with this one. I don't remember what this one says. What do you need to release? Oh, because I didn't look at that one. Your hard work is paying off, and it's time to release negativity. Okay, so I think it might be time to release negativity when one is asked, what do you need to release? I think the answer, it might be negativity. But yeah, okay, so what I'm seeing here is, yes, boos, you're gonna have a boo, but like, and I know that's a big thought to you because I know you've been sad and you are living in your heart space right now. And when you ain't in your heart space, you're in your womb space. You're thinking about creating. You just got a lot of love, my dears. I was trying to say my dudes and my dears at the same time. It sounded a little weird. Anyway, my dears. So that is coming. But wait. It's later. So the answers you need are coming. Alright? You know, they are. So just keep coming. But with the confidence is your key to success. What I'm feeling is you just are learning to stand back into your power. I think there is a little bit of a hesitancy with it. When it came out in reverse to the start, but it didn't feel like it should be in reverse. That's because there's the hesitancy, but that's because when the fiery climax is approaching, once you fully step into your confident energy, then bam, everything's about to start changing in your life for the better. And that's, oh girl, oh my god, see, this is what I'm talking about, because I'm looking down, I forgot about this. The fiery climax approaches, that's where you come into this Empress energy, where if you're the counterpart, then it'd be the Emperor, which is Aries, by the way. So, that, and then with the, what do you need to release, that's where you come into this Two of Swords energy, because it's like you're at that last final battle of, can I handle this? And that's where you came in with the Death, you came in with the release. And your hard work is paying off because you were able to go through that journey, and it was time for you to release the negativity, which you did. Oh my god, you're able to do it. You might not be there yet, but you're able to do it. And I just looked at the bottom of the deck. Here's the deck, here's the bottom. Believe in the impossible. That is so beautiful. I'm about to start crying. No, I'm not. I'm just about to start burping. I'm so sorry, when I start like channeling and stuff like that, weird things happen. I burp, my nose drips, I can't hear out of one of my ears sometimes. Anyway, we're gonna pull some more cards. We're gonna pull some soul journey cards to see what else. Your future higher self persons. Vance you tono. Alright, any other insight, advice, any other things of the sort or the matter? Oi! Okay. And any other things that we got got going on. Any other things that we got going on. I'm so sorry. I don't even just feel like singing up in your ears right now. Oi. Any other things that you want for me to pull out of this deck of cards? Oh yeah, I really did. I'm just going over an hour, so I appreciate you. If you are still sitting here with me and listening to me talk through these readings with you, I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot now. Especially because I do weird things like that, and I'm never going to stop, so I don't even see any reason to apologize. It just is who I is. If you don't like it, click off the video, find another reading. But if you don't like it, I'm sure you would have been clicked off the reading, because again, we are about an hour into it. Hello, I love you. Thank you for being here with me. I'm so grateful for you, I say as I pick up gratitude. Alright. Let's see. First card that we got was Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Let's try not to judge other people. We don't know what somebody's been through. That homeless person out there might be a United States war veteran who has PTSD or something like that. They could be somebody who was a child in the foster care system and was done dirty by people who were supposed to be there for them and now is not doing the best. So you don't know what somebody's been through. Be kind. And that's the kind of person that you are, serving humanity with humility. You're somebody who just, I get the feeling that you just be, ooh, like that little thing that I get the feeling that you do that to people. You're just like, no ma'am, you don't know why that homeless man smells like pee. Why do you smell? You have a shower. Exactly. Don't be rude to other people, because other people might come out rude to you. Alright, denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. Which, you know what, I feel like that's why a lot of people have, like, judgment energy, like, when they, because they're in denial of their own stanky mess. Alright, my dudes. Alright, now we have loneliness in reverse. I know that I am never alone. I just feel that, and I think it just went upright. It did. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like this was... You felt like you were alone. Like, even as you're listening to this, I feel your energy changing. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Gratitude. Yeah. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. You are just coming into a more grateful energy even as you're listening to this. Oh. Yes, it's amazing. Positive, hit me up. I love you guys. You're amazing. Then we have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings, because, like, I could literally feel you as you're watching this right now, even though I'm filming this and you're not watching it while I'm filming it. Like, you're ready. You are so ready. And we got death here again. You're ready to start making those changes. And then we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. You're ready. You are so ready. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Service. I feel good when I could help others. Yeah, you're ready. You are absolutely ready. And I am so proud of you. Alright, we just have a couple more decks to go through. I just love getting as much as I can. Alright, so now we are going to get some beautiful Sacred Creators cards to see what we might have advice for or something. I just don't know how to speak sometimes. It's alright. I have a feeling you're gonna have to end this video soon so I can restart it, because again, my camera off. Alright, okay, pile 2, their future higher self, what they want to say to us. Alright, they want to say to us. Ooh. I'm like cramping in my ribs right now, it's like intense. person. Ow. Alright, and we are going to ask for 3 more shuffle through. So we are going to actually start we are going to start with the next shuffle through. So 3. Oh yes, there we go. Any more messages? You only have 3. Wow, we got a lot more messages going. Okay. And then we have a tool. And my video is about to end here with the wow 1. Alright, that was perfect timing. So, okay, let's see. Let's pull all of these cards. Let's pull all of these cards. Ooh, some of these are from the last pile. I see. I recognize some of these. Oy, these are so pretty. Just in general, even without the messages, these cards are honestly just so pretty. Okay, so let's see. First we have changes. We have go back to elemental. Your soul shines. Soul shine. Overrate your intuition. Fall in love with your own story. Alright, let me not be so ridiculous. Feed your artist. Pretty. Choose who you are becoming. Just doesn't want to focus. Hands in the middle of it. Choose who you're becoming. Pretty. Refriend the word polarize. Ooh. And who is polarized? You, Mr. or Miss or person. I'm on the ground and in the air. External validation. Y'all need to drop that. Y'all don't need to worry about what nobody want to say. Oh, look at that. Befriend the word polarize. Drop your external validation and that will lead to your metamorphosis. Boo. Ooh. Ow. Shift the way to new potential. Celebrate your wins. Creator alchemy. The sacred flow of yes. Ooh, fierce serenity. And bravely market your magic. That's right. So what I'm feeling with this is essentially this just encouragement, is to just get into yourself, figure out who you are. You know, you are extremely magical. You know who you are. You fall in love with your own story. What did I tell you? You are so in love with yourself. You know, you just, and even this couple of cards that had metamorphosis on it, didn't it? No, just the one. It's just fell in a different spot. But you're amazing. Choose who you're becoming. That'll help lead to your metamorphosis because you are a fantastic person. You can do whatever you want to. You have the strength within you. Find it again. You don't have to worry about what anybody else is thinking, saying, or doing, whatever, because they don't have the level of intuition as you do, and you can't expect them to necessarily understand you where you're at because they're not there, and that's okay. You are fiercely intuitive. You are amazing. So recognize it, okay? Alright, so now I'm going to ask, the universe has your back cards. Alright, pile 2, is their higher self have anything that they want them to know in regards to the situation, any inspiration, any words of advice, any guidance, any love, any final thoughts. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring you towards right-minded thinking and the energy of love. See, that's exactly why you're here right now, because I'm here to remind you that you are fantastic, and it is okay to love yourself. There is nothing wrong with it. You deserve it. You deserve to be able to be chill. You deserve to be able to still have joy and happiness even when you fall and you tumble over down a hill. You deserve to then be able to go eat your leaves and go have a good day, okay? You deserve that. You deserve to be cuddled and well loved. You just, and you know how that starts? By being well loved by yourself, because above everybody else. You are fantastic. You are just chillin', alright? When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I support. That's not what it. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Alright, we got anything else coming out? I think that actually might be close to it. It doesn't feel like there's much more in here. I feel like you get it. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Exactly. Just focus on just feeling okay and being okay. You know, you don't need to worry about everything else. You can just worry about loving yourself. You know, everything else will fall into place. Oi! Alright, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. When I lean towards love, I am led. Exactly. See? Love. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Exactly, because you're too much in a space that it gets hurt too quick. Instead of praying for an outcome, I'll pray for the highest good of all. See? That, I feel like that answers that question you just asked, doesn't it? I felt that question a little minute ago. Alright, well, let's see. These feel quiet now. Alright, let's see. Oh, no, one more. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Yes, that is such a beautiful feeling. Being able to recognize that, you know, this is just me, like, clearing out, and you could do that. Alright, so let's see, 3, and 2, and 1. Alright, pile 2. That seems to be the end of the messages there for you. I'm so proud of you. I could feel you right now already starting to change into that energy. And remember what I said at the beginning of this reading. Whenever you feeling out of sorts, actually watch videos of baby pandas. They're mad cute. Baby sloths, baby kittens, just babies. There's something so pure that'll help you reconnect to that child divine energy, but less in a frantic way and more of in a soothing, calm way. And it'll also trigger you out of that child divine energy, in a sense, I'm feeling, because it'll then trigger your parental instinct in that sort of sense, which will then help kick you into protector of child, the divine energy in a sort of way. But while also just feeling so soothed and so calm, like you could just handle anything. And because it ain't actually your kid, and you ain't actually got to deal with it. And when they start crying, you could just turn the video off, and you ain't got to wipe their stanky behinds or deal with any of their poop, because again, they ain't your kids. So essentially, all of that long-winded hot mess is just to say that you've got this, you could handle this, you are handling it, you are amazing. I'm so proud of you. Take care of yourself. Drink some water. I think that's a good idea for you. Drink some water, have some tea, stretch, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Alrighty, have a good one now. Hello, pile 3. Wow, that smoke is going wild over there. Hi guys, how are you? Okay, this is your breathing here. Okay, whoa, that is like intense. Yes, come through. Alright, hi. hello. I am just fascinated. I just adore smoke. Okay, so I just want to tell you some about this reading here before we fully dive 100% into everything. These cards were the first cards that I pulled for you. I pulled them with the intention of asking what energy your future higher self sees yourself within at this moment, and what energy they'd like you to sit within to help pull you to where you need to be. This energy here is meant to represent how your future higher self also views you, some more insight on who they see you as and who they see themselves as where they're at now. As well as I asked for your future higher self to give me a view of the situation that you are within at the moment versus the situation that they are in overall at the moment. Alright, so let's get into this. First thing that we got was the turtle. And then we got the whale. So right away, just the amount of water energy that's going on here right now is beautiful. And that is coming from a water sign. Love it. But initially what I was really feeling is that you're somebody who's like, you just feel like ancient, like, you know, not in a bad way, but like there was this TikTok trend that was like, tell me what century your face is from, or whatever, or what era your face is from. I get this feeling, you know, like with your soul, it's from a different era, like that same sense. Like, you just don't seem like you vibe here. Like, you just easily could be a time traveler from like ancient times. Not like ancient times, but like pre-colonization times is kind of what I was feeling like. I feel like you're like this wise type person who just like really sits in their own power, and you've been vibing within your own power since you were a baby. Like, you just have always been this turtle. You just like know who you are. You just you know, I just feel like you were the baby that I would have asked for advice, and people would have looked at me like I was crazy, but I'm like, look at that baby, they look like they know what they're talking about. But for this whale energy, what I was feeling is that, like, while you are already like very knowing of who you are in the 7th and the 3rd, I do feel like there are some spots where you don't want to deal with it. And it's like you're in denial. I don't know, like there's something where you're not listening to yourself fully. Like, you know what it is. Maybe it gets you choked up. If you could hear that cough in the background, you know, it's the kind of situation where you're just like, you're not fully going as internal as you can for it. Alright, so with the energy that I was getting here, Ashley. Okay, I got Rebel for the energy that you're in now, and it says challenges authority to affect. I don't know why I want to say effort. Challenges authority to affect social change. Reject spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. I thought it said spirituality, my bad. Alright, so yeah, reject spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Alright, so that's the energy of now. Oh, set the camera. Not the camera, the microphone. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Alright, and then for the energy of what you are in as you're there is lover, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. And then for your situational energy, we've got the vow, and this is of now. the vow as of now. And for the there is the shaman and the gem. So what I was feeling with this, honestly, is just that, like, you are in a spot where, like, especially with this not listening to yourself fully, like, where you can listen to yourself more, is, what there's something that you're kind of working towards, fighting towards, but there's a spot where, because you haven't fully went deep within to get the whole picture, you're kind of going against something. I feel like this rebellious nature is actually, like, yeah, you're a rebel in the best way possible, but, like, part of it isn't serving your highest good. But that's just because what I'm seeing here with you in this lover energy is that this isn't your battle anymore, so to speak. Like, you've upgraded, you've evolved past that. That energy was fine when you were in it, but it's like you're here because you're ready for a new change and you just were looking to see what it was. It's like you've been listening to that inner voice, kind of, but it's been so long since you had to make this kind of shift that you kind of forgot what that sounded like. So from this one, I feel like this reading might honestly not be as long as some of the other ones were. Well, pile 1 and pile 2, because this just feels more like you need a confirmation, not so much as you needed, like, actual guidance and to be told, you know, like you've heard it, but it's just been so long since you heard that voice. It's like, is that really you? Like, you know, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting with that. And with this vow, what I'm feeling like is that this isn't, even though, like, we have lover energy, this doesn't feel like it, you know, because some people might think relationship, but that's not what this feels like here for me. It's like you're vowing to yourself that's like, all right, now that I'm ready to make this change, I'm ready to just go forward with it, I vow to myself that I'm just going to do it, that I will listen to myself and that I will trust myself. And then that's how you get into the shaman and gem energy, because you understand that you are, you're a gem essentially, because you have that ability to stand within yourself. You just feel like you're somebody who's just been super intuitive forever, like you've been on a shaman's journey, and you're just like a gem. Pile 3, I love you, you're amazing. But yeah, so that's kind of, that's what they're trying to show here with that. So now I'm going to pull some tarot here, and with this tarot I'm going to find out some part of your journey. So it's been different for each pile. It was different when I did it for myself as well, but we are going to find out what part of the journey your future higher self would like to show to you, to give you some insight. It might be the full journey from start to finish. It might be from where you're at now to finish. It might be a couple months leading up to where they're at. In my case, it was what that life looked like after the whole journey, that sort of thing. So we're going to dive in with some tarot here to see what pile 3's future higher self would like them to know about their journey. What part of the journey would you like to share? Okay. just really get the feeling that you're someone who likes to just be mellow and vibe and just be within their own thoughts. Because first two piles, I was like really talkative, but I don't feel the need to just be talking right now. Alright, I'm now going to clarify all these cards here. I'll read them all out after I pull them all. And again, because I'm not exactly sure what part of the journey this is yet, especially because your energy's so quiet. Anyway, I'm gonna just sit with it for a moment so we can see what's going on here, and then I'll let you know what's going on here. Alright, okay, but right now I'm just clarifying, so. I shouldn't reach my hand. Okay. Alright, so that became very abundantly clear to me. I'll show the cards after because this just wants to come out. You, pile 3, I love you guys. You're amazing. I was wondering if anybody was going to get some past energy, and here we are. This is the energy that feels like what led up to you beginning very specifically in that rebel energy. You used to know how to be very balanced in this lover energy, I feel like, but you've been out of balance for some time and you've been in the rebel energy, and this is sort of the story that brought you to that point, which is why you don't really need a story on how to get from here to here. You know what you're doing. You are a shaman, so you don't really, like, you have that intuition very strong. You just, again, you needed just a friendly reminder, that's all. And I'll always be here to be a friendly reminder whenever someone needs it. So, what I feel like what happened to you is you, like, okay. I'm looking at Golden Girls Tarot right now, but for some reason I'm just hearing Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song. It feels like you had a life that got turned upside down, and there was a point where there were still some great things within your life, but you just really had a hard time focusing on that because there was just a lot of things that were just really not the way that they needed to be, and it put lots of burden on you, and lots of betrayal came from this, from lover, from friend. With this situation, it caused you to go into a situation where you shut everything down, you closed everything off, and you just disappeared from the whole world. you did reemerge then, and you felt very glorious and victorious, but then just part of a little bit of the something too familiar to before showed up, and it tilted you off kilter a little bit as well, and you were still in a space where you couldn't quite come through. There then became another betrayal that caused you to fully just say, screw all of it, I'm ready to just pick up and go and just get into whatever the hell I need to get into to pull myself through. But there were still some energies that was a little bit out of whack, and you just really were still coming into challenges throughout the situations, and being as hermit and turtle and insular as you had become, it just, you had a hard time seeing the full picture of everything. But you know, that's where your luck starts to change at the end of this cycle, and it just broke you, and it just, you had a hard time because you just felt like every time you kept picking yourself through, you just kept falling back down, and every time you pick yourself through, you just kept falling back down, and picking yourself through, you kept falling yourself back down. But we get to the end of your spread here, and we get the Wheel of Fortune, because all of this favor is changing to benefit you as opposed to all of these negative energies. Alright, so to start off with your spread, we have the Four of Cups, clarified by Judgment. Just so you can see a pretty imagery. I don't know if it'll all focus. It really hasn't been focusing too well. Then we have the King of Pentacles reversed, clarified by the Ten of Wands in reverse. Alright, Ten of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Three of Cups in reverse. Hermit reverse with the World reverse. If I could hold up this. Oh, there we go. Close enough. Alright, and then we have the Nine of Cups and the Fool. Wonder if you heard that on camera. That was my shoulder cracking. We have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Nine of Swords and the Sun, all three of those being in reverse. Five of Swords reverse with the Devil. Seven of Swords with the Moon. Ooh. Dorothy's Bonac. Yeah, you're way more chill than the other ones. No disrespect if you're from the other piles, but yeah, this person's way chiller. Alright, then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Where's my hand? Now I'm cramping. And your bottom of the deck was the Eight of Swords. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some wisdom of the oracle cards, so you can get some more insight or information or anything else like that that your higher future self might want to share with us. Pile of threes, future higher self. Do they have anything they would like to share with us? Insight, yang, overnight. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? Observer. Maybe there's someone observing you with this yang energy. Serendipity. Go the distance. I think there might be pile 3. I think maybe there is a reason for that lover energy. Flexible. Maybe there's someone coming into your life, someone who's been watching you. By the book. What else we got? A change in the wind. Regeneration. Loyal heart. Oh, this is so sweet. What I'm feeling with this is it feels like there's somebody who has been watching you for some time. Their timing is perfect. But I feel like this is somebody who might have been in your life before, and you guys are going to have a restart with this regeneration here, and things are going to be different. You're going to do things by the book this time, and you guys can go the distance, and all of this has just been straight up serendipity. Like, that's just literally what I'm feeling, like somebody's coming back into your life, and it's going to fully just, change everything. You're gonna just, yeah, you and this person, and you got loyal heart here, so you don't have to worry about how they feel about you or anything like that, because they got a loyal heart, boo. Alright, let's see. A leg up in reverse. You know, that came out and I put it back in because I wasn't sure. Okay, I get it now. I get it, yeah. Because I wasn't full through channeling that first part. This ooh! No, you're supposed to be upright. Okay. Anything else? Because apparently you now have a person coming into your life. With this, a leg up in reverse, it's like there was, what happened before was if one person in this connection, I felt like they had, like the other person had a leg up, and now it feels like you guys are on even ground. Then we got community, peace, and clean it up. So it's like you're creating a new community with each other, and this is like with the clean it up in peace. It kind of feels like, you know, like in the past there might not have been the best people surrounding this connection, but you guys are cleaning it up. You're only creating a community that's going to be of peace for you guys, because you know what, that's what you guys deserve. And it just feels like you guys like really came through as a quick reading. You're on it. You don't have time for the bull crap. I love you guys. You're amazing. Let me show you these cards real quick though. Okay, so here was the by the book card. Change in the wind. I really gotta learn how to do this part better. Loyal hot, or just not do it. Flexible. Maybe I'll just not do it next time. Clean it up. Peace. Community. A leg down. I mean a leg up reverse. Go the distance. Serendipity. Observer. yin yang, and regeneration. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some cards here. Same principle. See if we can get any more insight. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Surrender. I release my need to control. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. Honesty. I can always accept the truth from others, but I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Right, let's see. Alright, I think that's it. What I'm getting with this pile 3 is that, yeah, a lot went on with the situation in the past, and you're not sure how it'll work out now, and that's where this worry is coming in. But I see that there's really not as much need to worry, and with imagination, I really just see that to just manifest, like, what would it be like if things were okay, though? If that's what you want from this person, or if, you know, like, or even sitting in the idea of the imagination of maybe is that what I want with this person, because again, you need to release things that aren't in your control, and that, you know, again, with the empathy, there are multiple sides to a situation, and sometimes stepping into someone else's shoes, while it may not make any sense to you and you still not may see it from your sensical perspective, you may be able to see where something can make sense to someone else and at least empathize with that. And in doing so, you could also see from their point of view where sometimes what you do makes no sense to them. And then that helps us release a lot of that worry and that control and things like that, which honestly helps health, because girl, worry, stress, all that stuff, it is not good. Girl, boy, man, woman, child, people, persons, yes, okay? So that's what I'm getting with that. And then I'm just going to pause this video real quick so it does not cut me off, and then pull a couple more cards. Alright, I am now going to pull some Sacred Creator cards here, see if we can get any advice or words of encouragement or anything else of this sort for pile 3. Anything else? A lot came out there, but it just was so concise. So it was like, yes, so, okay. A couple things flipped around. Oh, just one thing. And let's see, 3 and 2. Ooh. Okay, we're trying to say something. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh my goodness, half the deck wants to speak to you. I'll take it. I'm not going to show them all to you because it's just going to get out of control. And I just get the feeling that you are just not into it, but you got some things to say. Well, it looks like we still have about a quarter of a deck here. No, let me stop. Like, this is legitimately so many cards. It feels like it has to be a third of the deck. Because the message comes in how we read them. Okay. We have accept and receive. Limitations inspire innovations. Rise. Cut the cords of doubt. Creator fire. a fire sign, and you need to be creating something with that spark of the fire energy. Alright, inflow with money. Yes, get that money. Manifesting and doing. Yes, manifest that money. Sacred mirrors. Alright. What do you really want? Bliss is worth creating from. From. That's what I'm going to show you because it's cute. Okay. Raw intention. Imbalance. Follow through. Magic happens when you most expect it. Changes. Your soul shines. Creator, water. So you could even be like a water sign, or even with this next one, it just feels like it flows with the sacred flow of yes. So just moving like water, flowing through situations, and being one of the most powerful people out there, because water puts out fire, my dude. Okay, so the sacred flow of yes. Fall in love with your own story. Yeah, because you're amazing, okay? Choose who you are becoming. Yeah, we get to choose who we are every single day. You get to choose if you're going to have a good day that day or not. Welcome the divine masculine. So either welcome that energy within yourself. Yeah, you got somebody coming into your life, because we got welcome the divine masculine and nourish the sacred feminine. And I know that like most of this deck fell out, but still these two came out like right there at the end. I didn't even know that the welcome the divine masculine card was in here. I've never seen it before. So yeah. Bravely market your magic. Get back to elemental, and one step ahead is all you need. So essentially, with this, it's like, don't fully worry about the full spectrum of everything. Just worry about one thing at a time. Just stay in the state of accepting and receiving, and you nourish your intuition. Use your ability to manifest. You're a super manifester. You are amazing. You've got a creative spark within you. You've got fire within you. You've got passion within you. You also know how to flow through the tides of life, and you know how to just keep moving through. So that's definitely what that wants you to know with this. And lastly, our last set of cards is the universe has your back deck. So I just want to see, is there any last pieces of advice or information that your future higher self wants you to know today? Alright. Oh yes, we got a couple. I choose love no matter what. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Alright, so maybe you are, maybe that's what all of this is about. Even that rebellious attitude. Maybe it's you was mad at your person. Maybe you was feeling a little off, because everything is telling you to choose love, and that, you know, I'm just saying. I mean, you don't have to do empty things. I may be 1,000% wrong, and maybe there's just one of you. I feel you. Alright, I think that's it. So let's read what the rest of these say, which is good. Because everything's telling you to choose love. Like this card, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. I honor how I want to feel. My happiness. Oh, I already read that one. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so I can see what is of the highest good. Joy is the ultimate creator. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. And I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So yeah. I'm just gonna put these up here real quick because I feel like you need a good reminder of those ones. Alright. Well, that is it, pile 3. That is all that I have for you today. Your reading was super quick comparatively. You just feel right in and out and straight to the point with that one. You just don't really feel like you're somebody who has time for the bullcrap anymore. You are too old for the nonsense. I appreciate that. I love it. You are just to the point. I would love to hang out with you. You really seem like you know what you're doing, pile 3. So with that, it just makes me appreciate you being here so much. I mean, I appreciate everyone who sat through these, but I appreciate you because you really just, you feel like you didn't even need this reading, to be honest, and like you just sat there because you appreciated it, and I appreciate you for it. You know, it feels like the confirmation felt nice to hear, but I think you would have easily found this path on your own without me. In fact, it feels like some of you, this is what's recently happened. Not even what's coming, but, you know, your energy a little bit further, like a few months ago, which I completely relate to. There's plenty of readings that I've watched where I'm like, yeah, this was me like 6 months ago, but okay. So I do appreciate you so much. I hope to see you in another reading. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. If you do have your boo that happens to have popped up in this reading, if they are a person and that was on point, I hope everything goes amazing with you guys. You have beautiful energy. And even if not with that person, I hope that you're always just having a fantastic day because you know what, pile 3, you deserve it. You're sweet, you're awesome, you're cool. You know, she's so cool, she's so fine. Out of 10, I'd give her 9, you know? You're somebody Sonia, you know? That's like my jam. And I really hope you're having a fantastic day. Like, there's nothing else for me to say other than that. Everybody else I've rambled on for much longer, but for some reason, if you're interested in any of these decks, I do have them listed below. I don't know, I just feel like this pile might be the one interested in the decks. So, yeah. Goodbye.